Today is the day. What is today? Today is February 3rd, and this is the first day I've ever bought my first crypto. It took me so long because I had no idea how to do it. Not just that, I mean, being where I am is actually really horrible compared to the US and other countries. Even Asia is better. The thing is, being able to buy it is important, right? Because I phoned the bank today. They rejected my payment. They're literally like, "Oh, you can't buy that." And I'm like, "Okay." And then so I had to look it up and then figure it out how to jump through loops and stuff. Finally got my first crypto. Not a single coin. I got like zero point 0.0. Yeah, like 2 cents. I mean, it is pretty. I don't know. I'm holding it. We'll see what happens, but I just wanted to do it to know how to do it so if somebody asks me, I don't look like an idiot. And sure, I get it. I mean, I watched crypto go up since 2011, 2012. I mean, Bitcoin was 50 bucks back then. And there's actually two reasons why I didn't get it. One of the reasons is because I couldn't get it. Second reason is because my idiot, you know, people, friends, and people around me, I don't want to say family, were saying I was gambling with my money and they'd rather buy pizza than buy whatever out of thin air. And then all of a sudden, now it's a freaking 40, $50,000 coin. They're like, fuck, you know? And let's be honest here. I am super pissed because I was one of the first ones to do it or know about it and talk about it. I was like, pretty much all my friends were like coming to me about crypto, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. I don't even know how to do this. And the reason why I don't know how to do this is because I couldn't do it, and you wouldn't do it for me. And you know, that's why I'm pissed because I could have been a multi-millionaire because I saw it first and I was really into it, studying it, right? I know the blockchain and the technology and shit. It's just that I was like, everybody started making fun of me. Now it's kind of different. I mean, 10 years later, it looks like everybody's making fun of them. And then I'm like, dude, because I listen to you. You're like, if you're an idiot, don't say anything. Please. It really kind of pisses me off because I didn't have that much confidence. I mean, it's almost like I didn't have that much confidence. Obviously, I was younger and I didn't know much. I thought older people would know much, and people that had their big mouths and like they like to talk and they're like, yeah, going whatever. I thought they knew their shit, right? When they say something. I mean, personally for me, if I don't know my shit, I won't talk about it. I mean, I would be like, I don't really know it. So, you know, 10 years ago, I was a lot younger and I pretty much got left behind because I was so inconfident of myself. I knew the technology, I knew everything, and I knew whatever, but didn't think it would get this big because, you know, back then there was only Bitcoin. That was the only thing. And then they came up with Litecoin, and that was the only thing. And then that was only two, right? And that's been like that for a few years until 2017, until they came up with a bunch of other coins, right? So you have Ethereum and everything. And I didn't think that it would go that much. I mean, nowadays, half the people, 90% I would say, don't really know what the fuck crypto is. They would just say it's a cryptocurrency, but they had no idea how it started, the blockchain. They had no idea of the technology and why it was actually invented. They just know it's going up, right? So that being the case, I'm like, people are asking me. It's funny because people are asking me. I'm like, I have no clue. I didn't buy because you talked me out of it back then. I mean, you talked me out of buying it at $50 or $100, and you refused to buy it or something, whatever. And somehow now it's at 50,000. You're asking how to buy it. I'm like, wow, you are just whatever. But back then it was harder, right? You had to do it on the computer. It's not like an app. You couldn't get it on the app, and you had to do it on the computer. And how the computer worked is that um, you had to put it on the hard drive on a wallet. I don't even know how the wallet works, so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm gonna post videos if you're new to a crypto scene. I guess you're probably gonna learn with me, obviously. But anyways, I do believe in the technology, but I just don't think that it will be Bitcoin. That's always been my opinion because you know so much about the technology, you know so much about the society. Two and two together, it makes sense, right? So I don't think it'll be Bitcoin. I don't think it'll be Ethereum. I think the banks, right? Let's say I don't even know. The Bank of UK, they're already making a crypto. The Bank of China is making a crypto. I think the US is making a crypto. I think Australia is making a crypto. So I think they will be the crypto people, the main crypto people, and that's where everybody will go to. So as as a form of money, right? I think that's what's going to happen. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but I don't, I doubt that, I really doubt that they will allow something like Bitcoin to take over the world. I think, like, as they're doing it right now, they're already testing it because it's easier to do this. I've always said in my other videos, I'm not sure if I posted it because I keep deleting videos because I keep talking about nonsense that is off topics. So, um, it's easier to change. You know how money, right? The paper money. I know some people don't use paper money anymore, but the paper money, how it works is that the paper, right? It gets old. And not just that, the technology gets old and then it gets counterfeited, right? So they always change the money with different type of money. Now the thing is, with crypto, the technology can get old, right? I mean, you have Bitcoin. That's an old coin. That don't even you can't even use that anymore that much. I mean, it's so slow, right? It's not that great. So they keep up on coming out with newer cryptos. Let's say they have the UK Royal Crypto 1, right? That is the first gen. And then you have a few years later, you have the Royal Crypto 2, which is a second gen. They can easily tell people to switch from Gen 1 to Gen 2, right? I mean, it's like the new and improved, right? You could just swap it out whenever. Let's say you deposit the crypto into a crypto bank that they make, right? A crypto, I don't freaking know. Or you pay taxes or whatever, right? They could just take the crypto one and then slowly phase it out and then into the crypto two, right? Because that one has better technology, it's faster and whatnot. So being a crypto, um, yeah, your base programming doesn't change or it can't change because it's being verified by everybody else. Right? Once it's set, it's set. But you could change it if you are managing the entire thing, right? If you're the country managing it. So I think the country will issue cryptos. That's my opinion. But anyway, so I just got in on it to see how it works. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm never gonna sell. I'm not a seller. I'm a buyer because I'm trying to figure out how to buy. And like I was saying, you always store it in a computer, apparently. Anyways, back in the old days, I have to figure out how this wallet thing online works. And many crypto exchanges went bankrupt before. So I don't know. I feel like if I store any crypto on a computer, it's much better. And like I was saying about some of the other ones buying in different countries, right? The thing is, Binance. I was trying to get Dogecoin at like 0.02, right, cents, or 0.02 cents. I think at that time it didn't even go up to 8 cents yet. Now they can't let you buy it using my currency. What is happening is they tell you to buy Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin you change to Dogecoin, which is it's really, really bad because then you're dealing with the selling thing. When you sell an asset, you actually have to do some sort of form of tax and shit on it, right? So when you sell that and then you buy Bitcoin, I don't even know. It's very annoying because if you just buy it with money and then you hold it, you only have to pay gains when you sell it, right? Kind of like when you're trading. So if you just buy it and just hold it, nothing happens until you sell it. It's kind of like real estate too, right? I mean, you could buy real estate and you don't have to worry about anything until you sell it. So I really hate how, especially my country is kind of behind in this because uh, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier on. When I went to buy something or went to sign up for it, they didn't let me buy. They rejected my transfer. They're like, "Oh, you can't buy cryptos because it's you know, I think they said, what did they call it? I don't even know what they said anymore. They gave a cheap excuse. They said it was like dangerous or some shit. I mean that's the feeling I got. They didn't use the word dangerous, but they said something in that realm. And I had to look up how to get it, right? I mean, all I did was put in 50 bucks. I had to look up how to do it, and you have to buy it in this form, this way, this thing, and then this thing. And then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I mean, now at least if somebody asks me, I won't look like an idiot because it's like, dude, you know about it since 2011, and you don't even know how to do it? No, you talked me out of it, man. You made me lose like millions of dollars. I mean, if you don't know anything, don't say anything. But anyways, so I got my first crypto, and I'm losing money right now, but I'm fine. At least I know how to do it. That's the thing. Oh, I'm up 6 cents. All right, so I was down 50 something cents. Now I'm up 6 cents.